Hello adventurers and welcome to another Dragon & Home video. Today we have a very exciting update on May 30th. Update 1.0.37 version announcement has released. The update is actually live on the server now. Time to go check it out. But let's go ahead and take a look at these update notes to see what we're getting in the new update. So the very first thing that we're going to see here is playful furniture embracing adorableness. What colors painted your childhood and what cherished memories compose its essence? Let's adorn our childhood dollhouse together and immerse ourselves in a wave of nostalgic recollections. Alright, so here we have a picture of some of the decorations that are going to be available. You see some stuff hanging on the wall there, different furniture, giant teacup, new partition, new bed, new tables. And there's also a second picture here, if we take a look, that we have the other side of this room that they've popped out there. So you see a little toy soldier, a little toy drum up there, the card suits on a portrait in the top right. And again, another smaller table there, some more wall decorations, and another angle showing off the train and the little planter boxes with the train, another table in the background there, and again, mats there scattered, a wall piece, and some top hat lights that are in the corner there. So this update's going to be available until June 5th at midnight. Breeze Plane and Chant Forest monsters will drop special festival materials, that can be used to craft event furniture. Crafting recipes will expire on June 12th at midnight, so you'll have a week to play the update and then a week to use all the recipes. And here's where the recipe is going to be. So if you go to your artisan table where you normally craft your furniture, under the festival tab we'll have some new items that we can craft. And we'll see here that for the Children's Day cookie flooring, the marbles are going to be part of that as well as some stone. So here you can see quickly there's some stairs, there's those little checkered flags, but red and blue flags there, some heart decorations, some awnings, different colored blocks as well, and then those are the mats, some of the mats that we saw earlier. Going down, again, the glass marbles can be obtained by defeating monsters in Breeze Plane. Colored string, it says, can be obtained by defeating monsters in Breeze Plane, but there's also talks about being a Chant Forest, so we'll have to kind of jump in the game and get an update there. But here's some of the items that are available for crafting. So we have cookie flooring, black and white stairs, the red and blue flags, heart-shaped decor, pink carpet, black carpet, yellow and white cover, red and white cover, pink and white cover, blue and white cover. And these are interesting because they have an up and down arrow, so it looks like you might be able to actually interact with these, and they can expand or go ahead and curl those up into the cover piece. And the blue carpet. You can also obtain furniture by visiting Eisen's Festival Shop or by clearing realms, mystery realms more specifically. So here we have the Children's Day store. So you see you have the train flower pot, the 4-slot cupboard, Children's Day pink and blue dining table, blue dining chair, pink dining chair, a square pattern door, donut sign, screen, heart-shaped table black, heart-shaped table white, and those 4 wall paintings you saw with the different card suits. So you have the spade, the heart, the club, and the diamond, and pink wood wall decor. It looks like there's some more items down there if we scroll down. And then here's a list of them all individually listed, so what we saw up top there. And then here's the items that are attained by boss loot. So imagine we're gonna have to go into the different mystery realms, and these have a chance of dropping from the boss. But we have the cookie desk and the cookie seat cushion, the teacup, bathtub, and the clock sign. I wonder if we're gonna be able to sit in the bathtub, because there is a bathtub currently in game where your character can actually sit inside of. Going further down, we have the mushroom table, the grass seat cushion, the white and black hat lamps, which I think are pretty cool. Those are going to be nice to have around. We have the polka dot curtain, the nutcracker, locomotive decor, which will bundle really nicely with the, if we go back up here, the train flower pot. We have the drum decorate, double bed, a teapot, and a teacup. Also new, we have new cosmetic items or new costumes here. So we have Here Comes the Circus. There is a clown costume, both male and female, for 1,280 pink stars. Available in the shop right now. This is an in-game look of these costumes. Now, these costumes, you're not able to change the hair color on these costumes. So the male costume always have this yellow hair or blonde hair, and the female costume always have this pink, lavender. Not sure exactly how you describe that color, but the same hair color that you see in the image here. And then you can also see some of the other items in the background that they kind of mixed in with some wood decoration, some animal head mounts. So cool to see how we're going to be able to integrate this with our current builds. Another new feature added to the game is the name change card, which is available in the Star Shroud shop. You'll have a name change card for 1,200 diamonds. And if you want, you can change your ID. See the name change card from the Star Style shop to make modifications. Name cannot exceed 14 characters, which is the current limit, but basically you'll be able to change your nickname. Another major change to this update is going to be the cosmetic attributes. So any of you guys who are currently using the costumes in game, they have the ability to be enchanted at the assembly table where you normally craft your armor. There's a little tab that you can enchant your costumes. Well, these enchantments that are available are being modified, and each individual slot are going to have modifications to them. So if we take a look at here, for the headgear, the original attribute for physical crit resistance will now be status effect resistance. For the magical crit resistance will actually be swim duration. So imagine this is probably going to reduce the amount of stamina that's taken when you're swimming underwater. The intelligence value, which was I think a +10, is now going to be an intelligence percentage. Haven't looked at the percentage just yet, so we'll have to go into the game to find out exactly how much percentage you're getting and compare that with the value to see whether or not it's going to be an improvement or a deficit here. For the top piece or your chest piece, your armor value is actually going to be an armor level coefficient. Same thing with the resistance value, it's changing to a resistance level coefficient. And for the strength value, that's becoming a strength percentage. So that's also following the intelligence value, same for the headgear to the chest piece. For the gloves, attack power is staying the same, charge speed is the same, and gloves harvest speed are the same. For the bottoms, agility, again that base stat is being changed to an agility percentage. HP recovery is the same, stamina recovery is the same. And lastly, the shoes. We have hunger consumption staying the same, movement speed staying the same. A big change here is that restored stamina is actually going to change to dodge count. So in the past, you'd usually have to use your stamina in order to roll. Then they changed and added the new stamina bar for just rolling, that little white bar that comes up on the excuse me, in the middle of your screen. So it looks like possibly it's going to be a larger bar, or the amount of energy needed on that white bar to roll is going to be decreased, so your dodge count increases. And the last attribute staying the same, fall damage. And then since there is going to be this adjustment of these attributes, all cosmetic enchantment attributes will be reset, and everybody will have that first enchantment free again, just like if you were to purchase a brand new costume from the store. So make sure when you go back into game, you go ahead and change your enchantments on it. Otherwise, you're going to notice a little bit of change in your strength value, your intelligence. So make sure you're jumping in and getting that done as soon as possible. Another great addition to the game is gender change for your character. For 600 pink stars, you can actually change your character, but be careful because any unlocked facial customization options will not be saved after the gender change, so keep that in mind. Achievement system modification. After the version update, the achievement system had a big change with revamped content and the addition of pink stars rewards as incentives. This is huge, we haven't seen this before. To become wealthy, it's certainly essential to diligently complete all achievements. Revamp of character facial features. Oh, that's actually going to the next one, but take a look here. This is a nice little preview screen, and we're gonna have to go into game to find out more of, how many gems you can actually get for some of these achievements, and whether or not they are retroactive, meaning if any achievements that you've unlocked in the past will already be unlocked and you just claim your pink stars. But here we'll see, for example, capturing 10 mounts, you're gonna get 2 pink stars. And then comparatively, Happy Growth 2, so reach character level 15, will award 5 pink stars. So we see that the minimum, or at least what we're seeing here, is you can get 2 on some of these and 5 on some of these. And there's a lot of achievements, so this can definitely rack up a nice number of pink stars to help you get your costume. Here we go, character face makeover. Enhanced refinement of character facial contours, resulting in smoother and more rounded facial appearance. So you'll see that the little bottom jawline of these characters is more rounded, whereas in the previous update they were very much rectangular and just a solid line. Now we have a bit more roundedness to it. Some people like it, some people don't. Up to you, your opinion. Let me know in the comments, do you like the new facial changes, or do you prefer the old blocky feel? Next up, the currency modification of unlocking the safe box or your storage box. So before the update, the first open storage that you can purchase is in pink stars, and then the subsequent purchases are in diamonds. Well, now they're switching that. Storage space number 3 and number 4 can be purchased using pink stars as well, with that number 3 space being 500 pink stars and the number 4 space being 1500 pink stars. Other optimizations and fixes, To facilitate the completion of main quests, bird nests can now also spawn at the bottom and middle sections of cedar trees. This is actually pretty big because it can be quite difficult to locate these nests, and you've got to pretty much break your neck looking straight up. It does help to have the quest guide on when you go to your map or you go to your quest log and you track the bird's nest. However, this is going to make it much easier, as well as not having to climb all the way to the very top of cedar trees and burning all your stamina doing that. Number 2, increase normal attack damage for bows and staves. So you'll see this, I'm not sure how much this is going to play in the late game when you're about level 20, but at least lower level players should see this attack bonus coming in a bit bigger for them. Fix an issue where switching worlds would display a prompt indicating that the tracked target is not in the current world. This didn't affect gameplay so much, but it was a little error message that popped up on the screen from time to time. That's no longer going to happen. Fantastic. Number 4, fix the problem where players had difficulty interacting with seen objects in confined spaces under certain circumstances. Not entirely sure what this means. We were guessing on their stream before that this is possibly something to do with people who get stuck in closets. For some reason, a lot of players love to go in closets, close the door, and unfortunately get stuck in closets. So hopefully this this scene object interaction has to do with closets as well, to help people get out of those confined spaces as they listed here. Number 5, fix an issue with the display of activity announcements. Not really sure what the issue was, but I guess whenever we see an announcement, maybe we'll see something a little bit different, but we'll take a look at that in game. Number 6, fixed an abnormal interaction bug with swings. Again, this is another, they didn't give us much detail about fix. Not really sure what was wrong with them in the first place. I guess there are some animations that look kind of almost too rigid when interacting with swings, but we'll have to go into game to really see this. Unfortunately, we won't be able to compare with the previous versions to the newer version, but hopefully it just looks a little bit cleaner when we sit down on swings. Number 7, fix an issue on mobile devices where player names were displayed unclearly. I played on mobile, and there have been times that names were either a little bit fuzzy or maybe not the right size. Not entirely sure what the fix is here, but we'll take a look at that in game as well. And then number 8, fixed an issue where some cosmetic enchantment attributes effects were not applied correctly. This is another one where they didn't give us much information as far as what the incorrect effects were and what the new correct features are going to be. One thing that stood out was whenever you had the hunger consumption reduction on the boots, since it was a negative amount, you would never have to eat, or it would at least prolong the time you need in order to eat food, or when you go hungry again. So it's possible that that was one of the bugs that was fixed, or it could be possibly that some stat was not being applied correctly to your skill points, or your attributes, I should say. So we'll have to take a look at that to see if it makes us any beefier, or if it's something like the hunger's finally been fixed. But that's it for this update. Just a heads up, there is a small bug. I was reading on Discord, some of the players are posting it right now, where whenever you defeat a creature, the health bar will go completely empty, but the creature will still be there. After some time, they will despawn. We'll have to get footage of that in game, but the devs are already looking into this, and there should be an update to fix that later. So thank you guys very much for checking out this video on the update news. I'll probably put a video out later today, including some more information about the update, some more footage, trying to get the costume as well. So stay tuned to the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you like the video, hit the like button. Please consider subscribing if you like these videos. More videos will be rolling out soon, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.